we are going to have a conversation with Mr. Gyanendra Dutt Bajpai. He is an acclaimed Bharatanatyam dancer and teaches the same at an international level. Also, he is a lecturer at Bhatkhande Music Institute, Dean to University, Lucknow. Without wasting any further moments, let's start the conversation. Sir, what made you choose dance as your profession?
I don't know. Since childhood, I was fascinated to dance. I love watching dance. I love doing dance. So, visually, I initiated into the field, unknowingly actually.
So, you have performed at national and international events.
Definitely.
So, which audience was more receptive?
I'll say both. In India, because the concept was very close to the audience, they appreciate. They understand the concept, the theme, the costume, jewelry and everything, music even. But in abroad, they were more into the technicalities. If we explain our theme of the dance, they were more interested and more critical actually. They were more critical than Indian. And of course, our, accessories, costume, jewelry, makeup, it attracts foreign audience. And definitely a rich musical part of that, we call it Vachika Abhinaya, that appeals to the audience.
Sir, you have taught Bharatanatyam in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
So, how was the teaching different there as compared to in India?
Actually, when I teach in India, people know the language and it is easy, they know the culture, it's easy to communicate, to make them understand. When I was in Japan, there was not only Japanese students, I had French, American, Korean, of course few Indians also were there. Different languages, different culture. So I had to invent different methods to teach them, to make them understand. Like in music, we don't have any notation for classical dance. I tried to invent there to let them understand or let them, because they were very particular, they want everything, they want to write it down. So I invented that thing for classical dance, and they were very particular that whatever I teach today, they take video, they practice with video. Next time they will come, they take video and they compare themselves, both what they performed today, what they performed yesterday. That is the way they improved. I mean, what I teach here in 4 or 5 years, I taught them in 1 year because of their dedication and hard work.
Great.
They were very sincere. In India, people take it granted actually, what I believe. वैसे हमारे घर की खेती है, हमें तो आ ही जाएगा. But it is not done there because they know it is very short term. It's a gift for them for very short term, because I am not going to live there forever. I was there for 3 years, and they knew that they have to grab as much as they can within the limited time period.
So, whom you consider as your idol in dance?
Of course, my guru, Saroja Vaidyanathan.
Okay. There have been many experiments done with classical dance forms. So, what do you think that where we are heading towards?
See, Shreyas, we have to update ourselves with the generation, with the age coming. to the present time. Like if you talk about the technology, you have to update constantly, like your mobile phone. You have to update very frequently. So, like that, art forms are also similar. You have to update them. Take it as a lyrical content, music, accessories, costumes, makeup, and themes. Earlier, when the dance form started, they used to put for makeup sandal paste, turmeric paste, and that kumkum, and alta, that to embellish their hand and feet. Now, and they used to chew betel pan to color their lips, and they used to put kajal. Now we have everything ready-made. Makeup kit is available. You don't need to put turmeric and all. No, within seconds you can put it, within minutes, and you can remove it with a cleanser. You can remove everything. That thing was not possible because that natural color leaves longer impact. Similarly, olden times they used to wear real jewelries with gold and real jewels, pearls, diamonds, topaz. Now we have artificial temple jewelry that is less expensive and convenient to carry. Third, that time they used to wear 9-yard sari. That was very difficult to tie. Now we have a stitched costume. Put it, everything is buttoned up and hooked up. Within 5 minutes you can dress up. So it has to come. And the pattern of costumes are also changing by time. When I started in 91, my first costume was stitched in 91. Then I asked the tailor, what are the costume patterns, can you show me? One costume for Bharatanatyam, one pattern only. And that was in Delhi, who used to export dance costume to abroad, many countries. Now you go to any costume tailor, they will show you album 50, 60, because every dancer has his own ideas, creativity. They put, oh, this fan should come here, we need some extra fan, this height of pajama should be knee length or above the ankle. I mean, many variations are there, and I believe it is good for the progress of this art, for the development.
So we are not going to swerve from our roots.
No.
So what is the status of male dancers at the international level as well as in India?
Shares, when I started, my first national level performance was in 1993. There was, I think, I could have counted on my fingers. Now there are numbers of male dancers blossoming, and I assure they are bubbling of talent. They are full of their ideas, innovations, creativity and talent. National or international, both.
So would you recommend dance as a profession? And if yes, then how would you persuade others to do so?
See, I'm teaching dance for past 29 years.
Okay.
I have seen, if you're best, if you're giving your 100%, then only you should opt your career as a dancer. Otherwise, no. There is no scope for mediocre. You can dance on your, मोहल्ले में दुर्गा पूजा है, गणेश उत्सव है, you can dance. But for a reputed stage, you need real talent. You can get few performances with your source, your connections, fine, that is the limit. But to come up as a proper, like you are learning Kathak, if you want to identify yourself as a Kathak dancer, you have to be 100%, not 99 even, 100%. There are other options also nowadays. You can become a choreographer. You can be a dance teacher. If you're not very good performer, but you have a complete knowledge of the technical aspects of the dance, you can be a very good dancer. You can be a very good dance critic also, to write column. If you are very good on theoretical aspects of dance, you can write books, you can be an author. There are many options. Dance career, like other fields, economics, science, dance also has many avenues is open. Media, you can be there. You can be an event manager. You can be an organizer of dance performances, because you know what are the requirements of a dancer, what is the requirement as an organizer. You know everything, so you can be a very good event organizer.
So that means that dance can be chosen as a profession. The myth which was there that dancers cannot everyone cannot be a dancer, that is not valid today.
That's what I told you. You cannot be a dancer, but you can take dance as a career in different directions.
So is there any traditional dance form from any other country which appeals you in India, or which appeals you, or which you want that it should be adopted in India?
Yeah, Bali dance, and what's the name of that Italian dance? Flamenco, and No of Japan. This has something in them. No is very close to Manipuri, slow with graceful movements. Flamenco is like Kathak. This has to come.
So we are now going away from the traditional Guru Shishya Parampara. So how can we regain that back?
See, there has been much said about that. We teach in university this, but ultimately there is an attachment between Guru and Shishya, because any art form, dance, music, painting, sculpture, a student stays with a teacher about at least 5 to 6 years. It becomes unknowingly they become related to each other. The disciple takes Guru as more than his parents and guardian. They share whatever they cannot share with their parents. They share their secrets with the Guru. They become very close. So you say, it is becoming extinctive now. No, I don't believe it. It is there. Okay, you can name it differently, but it is there. But many of my students who have passed many years ago, they still very close to me. Whenever they visit Lucknow or whenever I visit them, they all gather and meet me with the same warmth. When I go to Sri Lanka, about 30-35 students are there. They all come, they will find out, oh, where is Guruji today? And they'll all gather at one place and we'll have fun and we have chat, updated about each other like that. I go to Assam, same thing happens. So it's okay. But there's no Guru Shishya Parampara. They don't come live here and learn personally from me. They learn in the university. There is a bonding. The same bonding that was in Guru Shishya Parampara. That is in Guru Shishya Parampara.
So it was very enlightening having this conversation with him. So thank you for giving your valuable time, Mr. Bajpai.
Thank you, Shreyas. It was a pleasure to me.